Hello guys, we have MacBook Air today, which is MacBook Air a2337. Board number is 820-02016. So the symptoms on this MacBook is it's not turning on, and if we try to turn it on and look at the amp meter, I will show you here. This is pretty new MacBook, which is, I think this one is 2019-2020. So I have got Type C amp meter. See what happens. So plug it in. I think you can see here. So it's showing only 5 volt drawing, whereas it should be drawing between 19 to 20 volt, and nothing happens when you try to turn it on, as you can see. So from my experience, amp meter reading is usually G3 hot. So G3 hot should be on this one, should be around 19 volts. So if it's showing 5 volt, or that is usual. If there is a short on G3 hot, it will show you 5 volts is drawing. So if you got this symptom, the best way is to look at G3 hot. This MacBook is pretty new, so I don't have board view on this one, but I have got schematic diagram. So first of all, I have to locate where the G3 hot line is and check if it's shorted or what volt I'm getting on it. So guys, I will show you here. This is G3 hot line. So just fucking. So guys, this is the G3 hot line. So as you can see, the resistance is almost 0.1, which is, and let's check on the other side, and you see the resistance, this is almost, so this is a very clear indication that the board is shorted. So the next thing we will be doing, remove the logic board and check where if we can find any faulty component. So guys, I have removed the board, and you can see the multimeter readings on the display here. Let's move it now. Just here is okay. Let's put it here. Okay, let's check what we were checking before, and let's move you here under the microscope. Just getting in. This is where I wanted to look on the other side. Life is easier where if you can find something is being burned. What is that red? No, that's not. That's just the color is red. Anything, nothing. So the next thing is, let's power it up and put the charger in, and just check if we can find any heat point. So we couldn't find anything. Let's check if we can find any heat. hot point. What? Oh, do you see, guys? It's drawing the right volts. You know, see, it's 20 volt now. Okay, let's check what happened to that shorted component. So as you can see the multimeter reading on the display, so this is where we find the short. So this is where the ground part is, and this is open line. This is not short. Okay, so what I have done, I have plugged in the charger again, and maybe I will make it a little bit more bigger. As you can see now it's drawing 20 volt, and if we look at where we had a very low resistance to ground, what we got here now, see, that is PPG3 hot, which is 12 volt, which is right. So guys, this has happened when we remove the board from the MacBook housing. So it looks like in this case it looks like maybe there is a component which is connected to the logic board. It could be a speaker, it could be IO, or any other component which might be shorted or faulty, which is making the board short. So I would like to have a look on the other component in the housing. So I'm just looking in the microscope. The only other component which I can see is this headphone jack and the speaker IO board. Yep, do you see, guys, here? It has got these capacitors which looks a bit nasty. Okay, so let's check what we have got resistance on these caps. Okay. I think this is ground. Okay. Yep. You see the resistance to ground is almost 0, and on this side it's same. Okay, so let's remove this. Okay. So this is the board which is headphone jack, and the other speaker on the left hand side speaker is connected, and we have got a short. It looks like something happened here. So let's check the resistance to ground on these again. Which is 0.2 ohms. This whole line is shorted. Yep. And as we can see, this board is then connected to the main board with this cable. This cable might be faulty, but we don't know. So out of these, which one looks They all look. So let's start from here, the first one. Okay, let's see. It looks this one because it has moved from its position as well. Looks like. Anyway, let's move this one first, and if this is not the one, we will go to the next one. Okay.
Oh, that's okay. That's on my phone anyway. Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So this was already almost came out, and let's check. Yep. Let's short it. Let's check. Lucky day. Let's check this one now.
So this one is fingerprint.
Yep. As you can see, guys, no short here, and this is, you can read the ohms. Yeah, this is ground. Let's check the other one. That might be now. Rest all look good. So the next thing is, I hope that cable is not faulty, which is connecting this IO board to the logic board, but we will only know once we put it back together and see how it goes. Okay, now let's put this back. Hoping, putting it the way around. Anyway, so first of all, I hope we don't have to replace the cable. Should be okay. Because I don't see any other component that is connected. It could be, keyboard as well. You never know. But let's hope for the best. Okay. So what else do we have to connect? We have to connect this side of speaker. I get an user. Let's take this one. Okay, and the keyboard, the battery connector we will do in the end, because I don't want to short anything while I'm putting these small cables. Come on, come on. Okay, now the next thing is LCD connector. Just stay there, man. Should I put the battery? Yeah, let's put the battery connectors now. And the next thing is hoping that we will get 19 watt. If we did, yep, 20. Can you see? Okay. Let's open it up because there is no fan, so the only way to know either through the amp meter or actually turning it on. Yep. Yep, how quick it was. So guys, it turns out to be a very easy repair. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.